He's a switch, you know. Takes one hit the right.
So he lied to us about the sandwiches? He lied to us. Yes. Let's go.
You doing the bases this game?
Let's play two. Somebody said that, right? I think it was a Hall of Famer. He said, let's play two.
Some average guy probably batted.
Yeah.
Probably batted 270 over the course of 5
Day of the
seasons.
week, you can say that.
270. But you also got to remember, they didn't have all those pictures we have now. Especially, people forget about those guys. Those guys, they used to hit against bum pitchers.
No amount of pace of play initiatives will bring fans back to baseball as long as the game has become, a series of knee-jerk pitching changes.
Now they're thinking of robot umpires.
At least for the strike zone.
Yeah.
At least for the strike zone. I don't think that's working out too well in the Atlantic League.
I heard that players really that don't feel comfortable with it. Computers taking over, human beings. That's the way it is. Just think about all the jobs that computers are doing now that we used to do. Mm-hmm. Look at the tolls on the highway.
Yeah.
Nobody, it's ridiculous. You go into a McDonald's, you don't even have to talk to the guy now, yes?
Like,
All right, start you. Hey, by the way, the umpire's name is Alberto Colado. So, say something about him. Something bad. Don't say nothing good. Yeah, I'm all sweaty now. Nice day. It's good when it's like this. I like it. Without the sun.
from Howard Park in Malden, Mass., this is Game 2 of the 2019 Blue-Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story. Got second Game of 4 scheduled between today and tomorrow. This is Team Blue number 2 versus Team Gray number 2. And on the mound to start the game for Team Blue 2 will be Kyle Briere. He's a right-hand pitcher, also plays center field for the North Attleboro Red Rocketeers. He's got 3.4 GPA at North Attleboro, and he is a rising senior. He will be caught by Evan Calley, catcher from Taunton High. He's a rising sophomore. His brother Ty Calley is also on Team Blue. He's a rising junior, both from Taunton High, both with 3.0 GPAs. Second of 3 games here today on LSP. We will have the Lexington Blue Sox and the Alabrandies later tonight from Victory Field in Watertown. Steve Frecker right now just talking to Team Gray before they take their turn at bat. A little bit of a delayed start, scheduled to start at 2:30. While we were playing the first game, the second wave of teams did their drills over at Maplewood. I was talking to some of the guys here, some guys who are from the Intercity League, from the Chiefs and such, about why can't the Chiefs play on this field? It's a much better field than Maplewood. Certainly make my job easier too, in terms of like setting up the camera and not having to climb a ladder to get to the nearest power outlet. So the first 3 batters for Team Gray will be Joe Norris, a middle infielder from Plymouth North High School. Zach Falaska is outfielder from Saugus High. And Logan Jalbert, a middle infielder from Beverly High. And as we wait for Steve Frecker to finish his pep talk to Team Gray, Kyle Briere going to get some more warm-up tosses in with his infield. And looks like Joe Norris is ready to go. Alberto Corrado, our umpire today. With these one umpire games, we saw it last year in the Blue Gray USA Best of New England Showcase. With one umpire, they appeal to themselves. They really love to do that with check swings. So the first pitch to Joe Norris is swung on, miss for strike 1. We are underway at 3:04. Working exclusively from the stretch. The pitch is fouled off for strike 2. Briere working exclusively from the stretch. Oh, 2 pitch. Curveball in there for strike 3 called. Good start for Briere. And Norris is down on 3 pitches to begin game number 1. Game number 2, I should say. Here's Zach Falaska from Saugus High, rising senior for the Sachems, as he takes on the outside corner, strike 1. Should mention that Norris, a member of the Plymouth North team that went 13-7 in the regular season this year, lost to Catholic Memorial in the first round of the Division I South tournament, as that's down and away for ball 1. That's down and away for ball 2. And Falaska ahead 2-1. This is chopped up the middle. Cut off by the second baseman, and then he boots it, so that's going to be a tough play anyway. I think it's going to be a single for Falaska. So Falaska aboard. That'll bring up Logan Jalbert from Beverly High. Falaska, part of a Saugus team that made it to the Division III North quarterfinals before falling to eventual sectional champion Bishop Fenwick. Fenwick eventually losing to Medway in the state semifinals. Jalbert, middle infielder from Beverly High. Briere gets him to pop this one up behind first base and straddling the foul line. The catch is made, but not only straddling the foul line, but basically straddling Falaska there. Max Cullifrath, the first baseman from Millbury High. Lorenzo Wilson, the first baseman from Attleboro High. So 2 down, runner at first. And that'll bring up Cole Blades, who, if you're a long time LSP viewer, you know him from Greater Lowell Athletics, as that's on the outside corner for strike one. Blades, infielder from Greater Lowell Tech. And a throw back to first, and back safely is Falaska. Greater Lowell, of course, one of the best broadcasts we did this year. The walk-off win in extra innings against Melrose in the Division II North quarterfinals. Breaking ball swung on and missed, throw down to second offline, and that'll be a stolen base for Falaska. So 0-2 the count and a runner at second. To the count to Blades, Jacob Acevedo from Doherty High, due up next. As this is grounded to third, nice sliding stop and a cannon to first, and it gets away from the first baseman, and around third to score is Falaska. So Gray takes the early 1-0 lead. It's going to be a single and a E5, no RBI. And I'll bring up Acevedo, catcher and second baseman from Doherty High in Worcester, as he takes ball one. Tied him up inside. This is actually Hayden Groh from Boston Latin, my mistake. Hayden Groh, a middle infielder and catcher from Boston Latin, as he swings and misses, and taking third on the pitch is Cole Blades. On the outside corner, strike three called, so that'll do it. For the top of the first, Gray scores 1 on 2 hits with 1 error and 1 left. After half an inning, Gray 1, Blue nothing. Blue coming up. This is the Blue Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. On the mound to start the game for Team Gray will be Lucas Johnson, right-hand pitcher and second baseman from Falmouth High. He's a rising senior, sports a 3.0 GPA. And his first assignment from Team Blue will be Costa Beechin, rising freshman for Malden High. He sports a 3.0 GPA as well. Shortstop and right-handed pitcher. And Beechin takes up and away, ball one. Sails high for ball two. Beechin to be followed by the Toth brothers from Williston, Northampton. Michael Toth, the catcher and second baseman, and Raymond Toth, shortstop and second baseman. They are twin brothers. They are rising sophomores as this drops in front of the left fielder for a base hit. So Beechin going after the 3-0 pitch, and he is aboard. So now Michael Toth, he sports a 3.8 GPA for the Williston Northampton Wildcats, and he takes high for ball one. That's low for ball two. That's on the outside corner. Toth finally gets one by a batter, and it's 2-1. Fouled off, and that'll even the count at 2. Small lead at first for Beechin. He doesn't look like he's threatening to run. As that's an inside-out swing. That'll be picked up by the third baseman. Throw on to first, and that gets away. Beechin's on his way to third. Holding it first will be Toth. I think they would have had him beat if he made a good throw, so that'll be an E5. And it'll be first and third, nobody out. Raymond Toth, 3.6 GPA for Williston Northampton. As I mentioned, a rising sophomore. As that skips away, and taking off for second is Michael Toth. So it'll be ball one and 2 runners in scoring position. Base hit could give Team Blue the lead. As that is on the outside corner to even the count at 1. On deck will be Justin Irardi from Southington High School in Connecticut. Check swing, it's a strike. And it is 1-2. Skips away, but with the short backstop, no advance by the runners. Really, your only hope to try and advance on a wild pitch is what Toth did just now, and that's from first to second. 2-2 the count to Raymond Toth. This is grounded to the left side and cut off by the shortstop, and he will put it in his pocket. So it'll be an RBI infield single, and Blue ties the game at 1. First pitch to Justin Arardi is ball one. Arardi with a 3.2 GPA, rising senior at Southington High. He swings and pops this one up over towards the left field foul line. Left fielder giving it a look, and it'll drop in front of the fence for strike one. One and one the count. Throw back to first and back safely is Raymond Toth. Got Michael at third and Raymond at first. No outs here in the bottom of the first. This is pop foul again, and that'll make it 1-2. That sails high, and that'll make it 2-2. There's a third Toth brother on this blue team, as that is swung on and missed at a pitch that tailed out of the zone for strike three at out number one. And we'll see Jonathan Toth, a middle infielder who's a rising senior for Wilson Northampton. He's number 12, so we've got a ways to go before we see him. So Arardi is retired, and here is Keegan Lutz, center fielder from Athol High School. And he swings at the first one and fouls it off for strike one, with Raymond taking off with the pitch. Lutz, a rising junior from Athol High School, sports a 2.7 GPA. Runner takes off again. The pitch is a ball. Throw down to second, and they didn't get him. And now taking home on the play. Good heads-up base running by Michael Toth, and it is 2-1 Blue. Down away for ball two. As that's chopped right back to the mound, runner will take third. Let's grounds out 1-3. And that's going to do it for the bottom of the first. 2-1 Blue after one. This is the Blue Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. First pitch sails over the head of Jacob Lavoie for ball one. Lavoie, a catcher and left-handed pitcher from St. Sebastian's, one of the top ISL and NEPSAC baseball programs, as he swings and misses for strike one. Lavoie rising junior for the Arrows. That misses upstairs for ball two. Briere still out there for Team Blue, and that misses high for ball three, 3-1. Foul tip, strike two. Down and away, so that's ball four, so that'll reset the count. It'll be 1-2. Lavoie gets a default walk. And that's downstairs for ball two. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike three. Thanks, man. Breeze picking up here. It's been cloudy and breezy pretty much all day today, although the sun is peeking out right now. And that is strike one to Patrick Kelly, middle infielder from Westboro High in Westboro, Mass. That's down away for ball one to even the count. Kelly, rising senior for the Westboro Rangers. As he chops this one to the left side, scooped by the third baseman, on to first, good stretch, and there are two down. So now Shai Cohen, rising sophomore with a 3.7 GPA for the Malden Golden Tornadoes. No stranger to this part of town. And he checked his swing, and it's ball one. That's up and away with a slider there, and it's 2-0. Popped up, and that's gonna be caught! Caught in front of the scouts! Behind the backstop and in front of the scouts. Great play by Evan Calley, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 goes Team Gray. 2-1 Blue after 1.5. This is the Blue Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Anthony Moffat, rising senior from Mohawk Trail High School. Middle infielder will lead things off. And he goes after the first pitch, flares it into right field, and this will be caught on the run by the right fielder for a one-pitch out. As that's on the outside corner for strike one to Thomas Ken, rising junior with a 3.81 GPA from East Bridgewater High School. And that skips to the backstop for ball one. Still on the mound for Team Gray is Lucas Johnson. Right now warming for Team Blue for the top of the third is Finn Doherty from Milton High. That's fouled off. 2 strikes. And that plunked him. Ken will be given a moment to walk that one off. So we'll make the count 2-2. And this is grounded to the right side, scooped by the second baseman, throw on to first, 2 down. So now Nicholas Bousquet from Athol High School, rising senior. And he held up on a high one. It's ball one. He fouls that one off the other way, and it'll be 1-1. Swing and a miss. Way out in front of a breaking ball that was maybe out of the zone, and it is 1-2. He reaches for that one, fouls it off, out of play. Still 1-2. Up and away, ball 2. Popped up on the left side, and shortstop giving chase, but it'll drop. Bousquet, part of an Athol team that went 13-7 and made it to the quarterfinals of the Division III West tournament this year before falling to Frontier 5-1. As this is lifted into center field, center fielder camping under it, he'll make the catch and the side is retired. After 2 complete, Blue 2, Gray 1. This is the Blue-Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. So as promised, we've got a new pitcher for Team Blue, and it's Finn Doherty, rising senior from Milton High School in Milton, Mass. And Doherty has a new battery mate as Michael Toth takes over behind the plate. Here is Luke Deschanel, rising junior for Danny Graham's Lowell High team, as that's low for ball one. Deschanel plays second base and third base. He grounds this one up the middle, taken by the second baseman on to first for a quick out, number one. Now Jack Devereaux, outfielder and second baseman, rising senior for the Saugus Sachems. Sports a 3.3. Excuse me, it's going to be Chris Faraka. My mistake. Chris Faraka, catcher, right-handed pitcher from Peabody High. As he reaches to ground this one the other way and past the diving second baseman for a base hit. Good effort put on there by Ty Cali. Now Jake Fitzgibbons from Franklin High. Franklin, the number one seed in the Super 8. The Cali brothers, who we've told you about, with Ty trying to make the play there at second base and Evan catching the first two innings. They are the grandsons of Frank Cali, a Hall of Famer. Throwback to first and back safely is Chris Faraka. Oh, Chris Faraka? Oh, I thought you said it was Frank Carey. My mistake. Okay. Yep. You got me confused, guys. I'm trying to focus here. Throw to first, and it's offline, and there was a big collision at second as Faraka nearly barreled over Cali. Faraka, the grandson of Frank Carey, the Hall of Famer. 2 down. Now Tom Leonard from Catholic Memorial. Another perennial contender in Division I baseball here in Massachusetts. It's 0-1. Down and in with the slider. 1-1. Breaking ball swung on, miss. Good curveball there. And it is 1-2. Fitzgibbons at first. 1-2 the count to the batter, Leonard. Sun out. Still a little cloudy, though. Throw back to first. Runner back safely. And the breeze blowing in from center field. Runner takes off. The pitch is grounded to short. Only play will... Oh, they tried to go to second. I thought the only play would be at first, but everybody's safe. Ryan Knight from Peabody High fouls off this breaking ball for strike one. Swing and a miss. Knight behind 0-2. This would be the last batter of the inning anyways, as it's the fifth batter. On the outside corner, strike three called. And the side is retired. All three strikeouts for Team Blue have been called third strikes. After 2.5, still 2-1 Blue. This is the Blue-Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. LSP's next broadcast is tonight at 7:40 p.m. when the Lexington Blue Sox visit the Alabrandies. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live and stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. New pitcher for Team Gray will be Cody Trotton, a rising senior with a 3.7 GPA from the powerhouse Franklin High. Wyatt Bandy Page, left-hand pitcher and center fielder from Northfield Mount Herman, will lead things off. And check this out. He's batting right-handed. You know, there are a number of left-handed pitchers who bat right-handed. It's interesting. Randy Johnson was one. Madison Bumgarner, of course, is one. But as it's down away for ball one, I tell the story. I mentioned how, if you're a right-handed thrower and you have speed, it's to your advantage to try and learn to bat left-handed. That's exactly what Ichiro Suzuki did and led him to the most hits in professional baseball history. So that's inside ball two. And there's the case of Rickey Henderson, who threw left-handed. You think, okay, well, he bats left-handed. With his speed, he can use the extra steps to get more hits. Well, he had so much speed, he just batted from the right-handed batter's box. And a fun fact about Rickey Henderson, he is the only player in Major League Baseball history with at least 5,000 plate appearances who batted right-handed and threw left-handed. This is into right field, going the other way, and Bandy Page has a base hit to begin the bottom of the third. So obviously Henderson was not the only accomplished player in Major League history who batted right and threw left, but he's the only regular batter, as I mentioned, Bumgarner and Johnson, the others. I'm sure there are others that I could name, but they don't come to mind right off the top of my head. Chris Husak, corner infielder from Pentucket Regional High School, behind 0-2. And that brushes him back a little bit, and it's ball one. Down away for ball two. Of course, then there's Pat Venditti, who, the switch pitcher, who taught himself to throw with both hands. And Billy Wagner is actually a natural right-hander, but he taught himself, as that's down and away, and it skips to the backstop, and that'll be a stolen base for Bandy Page. And Billy Wagner actually taught himself to throw left-handed. I believe the story is that he just threw as hard as he could with his left hand against a barn wall. Ooh. And that led him to become arguably the greatest left-handed closer in history. He's certainly the only end-game left-handed reliever in MLB The Show this year. Well, along with all-star Aroldis Chapman. Oh, a tight little slider there, and a swing and a miss by Husak for out number one. Here's John LaFleur, infielder from Longmeadow High in Western Mass, rising sophomore. As that slider catches the bottom of the zone for strike one, coming back over the plate from the right-handed batter's box. That's what we got Husak to swing and miss on. That one's outside for ball one. That's low for ball two. We start at 3:04. It's 3:48. Talking to Steve Frecker. He says we got to be out of here by 5:30, so I don't know how many innings we'll be able to get in, but hopefully we'll get at least 9. Curveball misses up and away, ball 3 to LaFleur. On deck is Jonathan Toth. as that is up the middle and through for a base hit. Bandy Page got a late break off of second, trying to make sure that wasn't going to be caught by the second baseman, but that's going to make it runners at the corners, 1 out. Now here's Jonathan Toth. As that is on the outside corner for strike 1. Toth, as I mentioned, the older brother of Michael and Raymond. All go to Williston, Northampton. Runner takes off for second. The pitch is lined and dropped by the first baseman, but he manages to make the play at first. So it won't be a double play. And taking second is LaFleur. So it'll be second and third, 2 out. For the last batter of the inning, Tim Stevens. Stevens, a middle infielder from Guilford High School in Guilford, New Hampshire. I got family in Guilford. Went snowboarding at nearby Gunstock for several years. I feel like I want to get back into that. Do need to get into more outdoor activities. This doesn't really count as an outdoor activity, as that's on the inside corner, strike 1. I'm outdoors, it's an activity, but it's not really an outdoors activity. 1-1 the count to Stevens. Outside corner, strike 2. Stevens like to pad the lead for Team Blue here with a base hit. And he dribbles this one down to the third base line, but foul. It'll remain 1-2. Stevens, a rising senior at Guilford. He reaches for that one and fouls it away over towards the shopping plaza parking lot. Over the netting, I think. Yeah, it's gotta be. Outside, ball 2. Down and in, ball 3. Again, with this being the 5th batter of the inning, we're going to switch sides anyway, so let's see if Stevens can put it in play. Of course, if it's ball 4, we'll reset the count. Outside corner, strike 3 called, and that will retire the side. Good job of pitching out of trouble by the pitcher Trotton, and after 3 complete, 2-1 Blue. This is the Blue Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your next rental from Avis. We go to the top of the fourth, and E.J. Leone is even in the count 1-1. Leone, a rising senior with a 4.5 GPA from Revere High School. Down away for ball two, Revere, the hometown of Alabrandy's player manager Dave Lightbody. One-time Andre Chief, literal one-time Andre Chief. One at bat with the Chiefs in one game in 2014. I only found that out last night when I was talking about Dave during the Blue Sox broadcast. So that'll reset the count. Swing and a miss. Down goes Leone on strikes. First swinging strikeout for Team Blue. Sorry for the camera freezing, folks. I'll fix that right now. Oh, we got a problem. All right. This is into center field, in the left center field, in fact, and down for a base hit, taking a wide turn at first, and holding there is Sean Kelly. And that'll be a one-out single for Kelly. Now Rich Paliuka from St. Mary's of Lynn, as that's on the outside corner for strike one. Rich, a rising senior, has a 3.63 GPA for the Spartans. Runner takes off. The pitch is inside. The throw down to second is not in time. A stolen base for Sean Kelly. Two strikes, rather. It's my mistake, not 1-1, 0-2. And a swing and a miss and a pitch up and away. And there are two down here in the top of the fourth. Now Lucas Johnson saw him start the game on the mound for Team Gray. Also plays second base for Falmouth High down on the Cape. He went around for strike one. And Johnson going to call time. Good curveball, but it misses down and away for ball one. Swing and a miss at a fastball upstairs, and it's 2-2 to Lucas Johnson. Runner takes off for third. The pitch is down and in, and the throw is offline as the third baseman was playing away from the bag. And a good read there by Sean Kelly to pick up his second stolen base. Full count, runner at third. And that's at the knees for strike three. So nothing comes of the single and the two stolen bases after 3.5, 2-1 Blue. This is the Blue-Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Evan Calley to lead things off here in the bottom of the fourth for Team Blue. As that is in there for strike one. Cody Trotton out there for his second inning of work. Calley and his brother Ty, who is on deck, is both sport a 3.0 GPA as this is into left field and down for a base hit. So here's Ty Calley. Mentioned Evan is a rising sophomore. Ty is the rising junior for Taunton, as that is up and in for ball one. He went around, and it's strike one. Down and away, 2-1 with the slider. No extra base hits in this game thus far, as that is downstairs, and it's 3-1. That'll be ball four, so that'll reset the count to 1-1. Runner takes off for second. That was a beautiful jump by Evan Callie. Not even a throw. Down and away, 3-1. Ball 4 again. So that'll reset the count to 1-1. Ty Callie drawing 2 walks this plate appearance. Trotton hoping to find the strike zone here as he misses low for ball 2. Already allowed a single and stolen base to Evan Callie with Alex Williams due up next. This is popped down the right field line, and that will, almost a catch scaling the wall by the right fielder, but it is strike 2. Two and two the count. To Ty Callie. Curveball knocks him down to the seat of his pants, and it'll be a full count. Swing and a miss. Pitch might have been a little bit outside, but he gets the strikeout anyway. So here's Alex Williams, shortstop and third baseman, rising senior from Bishop Girton High School in New Hampshire. As that hits the inside corner for strike 1. Looked like a two-seamer there. Brushes him back a little bit, and it's 1-1. Curveball misses down and away, ball 2, 2-1. On deck is Kyle Briere, who started this game on the mound for Team Blue. On the outside corner, strike 2. Reached for and fouled off. And that hit him. So that'll freeze the count at 2-2. As that is down and away with a slider, ball 3. And now we're going to reset the count to 1-2. All right. Runner takes off for third. The pitch is down and away, and the throw to third is not. They got him! Wow! Gonna go to New York? Well. So that'll make it 2-strike count. And Evan Calley caught stealing. Curveball in there for strike 3 called. And the side is retired. So after 4 complete, 2-1 Blue. This is the Blue Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. You can follow, which one am I on? That's right. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Back to the plate for his second at-bat to lead off the top of the 5th is Joe Norris. He struck out looking, leading off the ball game. And the first pitch is a strike. Is it a strike or ball? Ball 1, okay. You moved your right hand. I thought it was a strike. Okay. That's definitely a ball. 2-0. 3-0. That's on the outside corner, strike 1. Pitch missed down in, so we reset the count to 1-1. Now 2-1. Three and 1 again. Nicholas Bousquet is on the mound now for Team Blue. And he misses again, so that'll reset the count to 1-1. Norris doing a good job waiting for his pitch. Followed by Falaska and Jalbert. Swing and a miss. Curveball had him fooled. Norris couldn't believe he swung at that. So 1-2. As that's fouled off. Bounces to the plate, and it's 2-2. Bousquet with a little bit of command issues to begin his outing. Thrown 10 pitches, only 2 for strikes. Now we're going to have a stoppage of play. It looks like Evan Cali is hurt. And I don't know, is he bleeding? Is that what he said? Or oh, his finger's bleeding. Oof. So we're going to have a change in catcher, and Michael Toth will take over behind the plate. So 2-2 with a new catcher, and it's swung on and missed. May have been foul tipped into the mid, actually, of Toth. So 1 down. That'll bring up Zach Falaska, single and stole base and scored what is thus far the Gray team's only run. And he takes strike 1 on the outside corner. Both teams with their runs coming in the first inning. Scoreless since. Good pitcher's duel here. This is going to be a tough play, and he beats it out for a single. Falaska with his second hit. Now Logan Jalbert hits this one into right field. Right fielder camping under it. He makes the catch, retreating to second. Is Falaska for out number 2. And now Hayden Groh. Throw back to first. Back safely was Falaska. As that misses just below the zone for ball 1. 2 out and a runner at first. Groh struck out looking his first time up. He grounds this one to the right side. This will be an easy play for the first baseman. And Wilson makes the play for the final out of the top of the 5th. Still 2-1 Blue after 4 1/2. This is the Blue-Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts, or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Liam Daly will take over on the mound for Team Gray. Another product of Franklin High. Also plays shortstop. He's got 3.3 GPA, and he's a rising senior. Nice leaping snag at second by Joe Norris on that throw by the catcher Chris Faraka after the warm-up tosses for Daly. So Kyle Briere will lead things off. Briere again started this game on the mound for Team Blue. Center fielder, right-handed pitcher from North Attleboro High. And he swings and misses at the first one for strike one. Fastball misses upstairs for ball one. Saul Johnson Green on deck as that misses inside, ball two. Fouled off, 2-2. Breaking ball sails over his head, and it's ball three. This is ground to the left side and through for a base hit. Turn around a inside pitch on 3-2. Briere picks up a hit. Now Saul Johnson Green, right-hand pitcher and third baseman from Newton North High School. Sports a 3.3 GPA for the Tigers. Not a whole lot of Sauls around these days, as that is on the outside corner with the slider for strike one. Bob Odenkirk's character notwithstanding. Johnson Green fouls this one off, and he's behind 0-2. Finn Doherty on deck. I'm sure he's heard his fair share of Better Call Saul jokes. Down and away for ball one. Throw back to first, and back safely is Briere. Downstairs for ball two. Swing and a miss. Curveball down and in for strike three, one down. First pitch is fouled off by Finn Doherty for strike one. Gotta go audio only for a second, folks, as the next pitch to Doherty misses down and away for ball one, 1-1. Doherty skies this one foul to the right now to play, and he's behind 1-2. Briere still anchored to the bag at first, hasn't really thought about running yet. Missed outside with a curveball, ball two. Nearly rang him up. This is reach forward, grounded up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, a double play. A 6-3 double play. And that's the third out. That's the third out. That's the third out, yeah. Faraka signaling 2 outs. Give your defense some credit, man. So after 5 complete, still 2-1 Blue. This is the Blue-Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. LSP's next broadcast is tonight at 7:40 p.m. when the Lexington Blue Sox visit the Alabrandies. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. Downstairs for ball 1 to Jacob Lavoie, who had a walk and a strikeout in the same at-bat. Upstairs for ball 2. Swing and a miss and a pitch up and away, and it's 2-1. 2-2, my mistake. Bounce at the plate, down and in with a curveball. 3-2. Reach for and flared the other way for a base hit. Nice job of spoiling that curveball in the outside corner and turning it into a leadoff single. Here's Patrick Kelly, grounded out to third his first time up, as that is down and away for ball 1 from Busquet. 2-0. Lavoie getting a lead at first. The pitch is up and away, and it's 3-0. Popped up into center field, and it took a couple of turns on the center fielder, but he makes the catch for out number 1. Now Shai Cohen. Trying to wait out that curveball, but it dropped in for strike 1. This is grounded to the left side. Took a weird hop, and now on to first, and that'll be a base hit. Cohen with the infield single after the turf forced the ball to make a tough turn on the shortstop. So first and second, one out. And Luke Deschanel trying to go for a 3-run jack right there. Comes up empty for strike one. Swings and misses again for strike two. Ball got away from the catcher, Toth, but no advance by the runners as he kept it in front of him. 0-2 the count to Deschanel, who grounded out to second his first time up. And he hits this one into center field. In comes the center fielder. A few steps to his right, makes the catch, 2 down. So Deschanel's 0 for 2, and here's Chris Faraka at a single his first time up. And this will be the last batter of the inning. Busquets comes set, the pitch, curveball upstairs, ball one. Two and out. Throw back to second, safe. Inside corner with the curveball. Strike one. Busquets really relying on that curveball, and he gets it down and in a swing and a miss for strike two. Would you throw anything else? Runner takes off. Both runners take off, and it's strike three called. Both runners got a phenomenal jump, but it won't matter as the side is retired after 5.5, still 2-1 Blue. This is the Blue-Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. Bottom 6. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your next rental from Avis. Liam Daly back on the mound for Team Gray. And getting his first at-bat, waiting for the 6th inning to get it, is Joseph Fisher. Fisher, a left-hand pitcher and first baseman, rising senior from Avon High School in Avon, Mass. Takes up and away for ball one. He sports a 3.7 GPA. Outside ball two. Two and one. Fisher, then Wilson, and then Costa Beechin. Reached for and fouled off. And it's 2-2. Swing and a miss at a pitch up and away, and from 2-0, battling back to get the strikeout. Paper's blowing all over the place. Battling back to get the strikeout is Daly. One down, and now Lorenzo Wilson. Wilson, a corner infielder. We've seen him make some good plays at first base today from Attleboro. And that plunked him. That sounded thick. One and one. Chop to the left side, picked up by the third baseman, on to first. Quickly 2 down. Cut on and missed by Costa Beechin for strike one. Beechin singled and scored the first run for Team Blue back in the first as he fouls this one off for strike two. This is lined into right field and down for a base hit. Beechin is 2 for 2. And now Michael Toth. Toth reached on errors, stole a base, and scored the second run for Blue back in the first. And that misses outside for ball one. This is grounded up the middle. Second baseman makes the throw, and that means it's the end of the sixth inning. We go to the top of the seventh, 2-1 Blue. This is the Blue-Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Evan Callie is back behind the plate for Team Blue, and he's got a new pitcher to catch, and it's Saul Johnson Green, who got his first at-bat back in the bottom of the fifth. Now he takes over on the mound. First assignment for Saul will be Jake Fitzgibbons, who grounded into a fielder's choice his first time up. Down and away for ball 1. Two and 0. Fitzgibbons, Leonard, and Knight due up here in the top of the 7th for Team Gray. That's on the outside corner to make it 2 and 1. Skips to the plate, and it's ball 3. Outside for ball 4, so that'll reset the count to 1 and 1. Two and 1. Pitchers seem to have their most trouble in the first couple of batters of their action today, but they eventually settle down, and this is popped up into center field, and this will be caught for out number 1. Now Tom Leonard, the rising junior from Catholic Memorial, also reached on fielder's choice his first time up. And he pops this one up into left field. And it was nearly the Bermuda Triangle, and then was nearly dropped by the left fielder, but it's a 1-pitch out. Leonard is 0 for 2, and there are 2 down for Ryan Knight. Knight struck out looking his first time up. Downstairs for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1 and 1. Three and 1 the count tonight. And this is a towering pop-up into shallow right. Who's going to call for it? It's going to be the right fielder. So a fly out to center, left, and right here in the top of the 7th. Still 2-1 blue after 6.5. This is the Blue-Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Shai Cohen, after a single in his last at-bat for Team Gray, will take over on the mound. The rising sophomore from Malden High. As I mentioned, sporting a 3.7 GPA. Very good student there. And he will deal with Raymond Toth, Justin Irardi, and Keegan Lutz here in the bottom of the 7th. Raymond Toth to lead things off. Single or run batted in, a stolen base. And he swings and misses at a high fastball for strike one. Outside corner. Looked like a slider there, and it's 0-2. Down and away for ball one. Two and two. Down and away for ball three. So from 0-2 to 3-2. Good patience here by Toth. Like to get on board for Irardi, who's on deck. And he grounds this one down to the third baseline and foul for strike. Will remain the count 3-2. Down and away for ball four, so that'll reset the count to 1-1. 1-2 rather. Skips to the plate, ball two. This is skied into right field. Right fielder over towards the line. And a little further to go than he thought he would initially, but it's out number one. So here's Justin Irardi, struck out swinging his first time up in the first. And that is high for ball one. Curveball down and away, ball two. Popped up into foul territory. Third baseman coming in, and he makes the catch just outside of third base's coach's box for out number two. So that'll bring up Keegan Lutz. Center fielder grounded out to the pitcher his first time up. And the great team pitching staff has done a good job shutting down the Blue offense, as that is swung on, miss for strike one. Since those 2 runs in the bottom of the first, but Gray offense hasn't really capitalized on its opportunities. They've had a couple runners on in several of these innings, but Haven't been able to push them through either by the third out or by the 5-batter limit is reached. It's outside for ball 2. Right now, it would likely take a couple extra base hits for Blue to pad its lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Strike 2, 2-2. Skips to the plate and to the backstop, ball 3. Slightly close stance here by Lutz, and he swings and misses for strike 3. So after 7 complete, it's still 2-1 Blue. This is the Blue Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Top 8. Saul Johnson Green back out there for his second inning of work. And up to bat for Team Gray will be E.J. Leone. E.J. struck out swinging his first time up. And he grounds this one to the right side. Oh, nice diving stop by the second baseman on to first for the first out on one pitch. Beautiful play there by Raymond Toth. Can't hit it much harder than that and just ground out. Now Sean Kelly, who singled and stole second and third his last time up, but stranded there as he takes ball 1. Two and 0. Swing and a miss, breaking ball down and in. Amped up for the fastball there, and it's 2-1. Grounded to the left side, but foul for strike 2. Curveball drops in there for strike 3 called. Beautifully thrown curveball there by Saul Johnson Green. There are 2 down for Rich Paliuka. Rich struck out swinging his first time up. And he takes outside ball 1. He reaches for this one, flares it into right field, and it'll be caught by the right fielder for a 1-2-3 inning for Saul Johnson Green. After 7.5, still 2-1 Blue. This is the Blue Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. LSP's next broadcast is tonight at 7:40 p.m. when the Lexington Blue Sox visit the Alabrandies. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. I don't know if you folks heard the audio clip just now that I was listening to. It was just Snapchat of one of my friends from Texas playing with her black labs. They're just so precious. This is to the right side, and it goes through the first baseman's wickets, and he can't make the transfer for the flip to first. So that'll be an E3. And reaching safely is Anthony Moffat. Now this is ground to the left side, maybe a chance for a redemption. Off-balance throw will be in time. First pitch swinging, and Thomas Ken is retired. 6-3 on a very tough play there. Now Nicholas Bousquet flew out to center his first time up. Got a runner in scoring position here. And he takes on the outside corner, strike one. Down and away, 1-1. Two and one as that misses in basically the same spot. Might have been a pitch to go after. Hanging curveball, but laid off by Bousquet, and now the count evens at 2. Full count. Do we have any more pitchers left for both sides? Yeah? All right. That runs too far inside, so that'll reset the count to 1-2. Ball 2, and taking off for third. And he's out. Maybe a slightly late break there for Moffat. He's thrown out 2-5. So 2 out and the base is empty. And this will be fouled straight back. Might have been the turf that slowed him down there on the slide. And that's low for ball 3. This is grounded to the left side, fielded on the backhand by the shortstop. Uncorks a strong throw to first. The throw pulled the first baseman off the bag, but he swipe tags him on the back for the out that retires the side. So, question is, who's going to pitch if we're out of pitchers? Is that going to be it, or? So we're going to figure out what we're going to do here if we are going to play the top of the ninth. I thought my impression is that we've used all our pitchers for 2 innings each, so I'm just trying to figure out what we're going to do here. Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out is, yeah. 9 more outs? So one inning and then this kid on this team. Okay, got it. Okay, so we're going to play 1 inning. We're going to play one turn at bat for Gray and 2 turns at bat for Blue. Okay, so we're going to play 1 more inning, and Wyatt Bandy Page will take over on the mound for Team Blue, and then we're going to have... Yeah, Gray has to hit twice or Blue has to hit twice? No, so this guy's going to throw 1 inning. Yep. Then a guy from Gray's going to take the field. Yep. And then after that, that guy's just going to stay on the mound. Okay, so... Basically just throw 2 straight innings. Yep. 2 straight sets. So Wyatt Bandy Page is going to throw 1 inning, and then the last Gray pitcher is going to throw to Blue for the bottom of the 9th, and then we'll throw to Gray for the top of the 10th. Gotcha. Okay, makes sense. Okay, so 9 more outs to play today here at the Blue-Gray USA Best of New England Showcase. Wyatt Bandy Page from Northfield Mount Herman leading things off. NMH, always a powerhouse in athletics, but does it have a football team? And Lucas Johnson will lead things off. Thank you. Fouled off for strike 1 by Johnson, who struck out looking his first time up. Swing and a miss, strike 2. For a prep school program that's elite in like pretty much every sport, that swung on miss. Looked like a high curveball, but Johnson couldn't come down with it, and it's out number 1. It's kind of surprising me that NMH doesn't have a football team. So 1 down, and the lineup turns over for Joe Norris. And that is below the knees for ball 1 to Norris, who's drawn 2 walks and struck out twice. Breaking ball popped up into right center field, and it will be caught by the right fielder on the run for out number 2. Now Zach Velasca, who's been pretty much the only bright spot in the Gray lineup. 2 singles, a stolen base, and the only run scored for Gray, as that misses outside for ball 1. Strike 1, 1-1. Popped up into foul ground, and this will be caught by the first baseman, Lorenzo Wilson, for out number 3. So a quick top of the 9th. So Blue is done pitching. So we'll have one more turn at bat for Blue, and then one more turn at bat for Gray. Eight and a half in the books. Blue 2, Gray 1. This is the Blue Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. So Sean Kelly, who has also been a bright spot offensively for Team Gray with a single and 2 stolen bases, will get 2 innings on the mound. So Wyatt Bandy Page, after a successful inning on the mound, will lead things off here in the bottom of the 9th. And he takes strike 1. Down low for ball 1. Looks like we have one more blue pitcher that needs to throw an inning, so we're going to play one more full inning. So 1-1 as that misses outside. Count resets. Sails high for ball 2. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, 2-2. Bandy Page, then Husak, then LaFleur due up here in the bottom of the 9th. Down and in for ball 3. Inside corner, strike 3 called. One down, that brings up Chris Husak. He struck out swinging. We're not even through the second time through the order for Team Blue, as that is low and skips away for ball 1. Half the team still hasn't gotten their second at-bat, so it's a good thing that that Blue has another pitcher coming. This is fouled off to even the count at 1. Looked like a curveball slipped out of his hands early there. And it's ball 2. Three and 1 as that misses down and away. And ball 4, so that'll reset the count to 1-1. So a couple of walks here. By Kelly. And that's outside for ball 3. Got 15 minutes until we got to be out of here, though. It's 5:15. Now, conference at the mound. Between Faraka and Kelly. 3-1. Strike 2, 3-2. This is grounded to the left side. Oh, nice diving play by the third baseman. On to first, but it'll be offline. And that'll be an infield single.
Don't worry about it. He's here. He's here in spirit.
Now John LaFleur, 1 for 1 with a single. And this is popped up foul and out of play for strike one. Grounded to the right side and foul, remains 0-2. Chop down the first baseline and foul once again. Curveball misses upstairs, ball one. Ball two, rather. This is popped up into center field, and it'll be caught by the center fielder for out number 2. Back to first goes Husak. And now Jonathan Toth. Toth 0 for 1 with a ground out to first. As that catches the outside corner for strike one. Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball in the dirt there, and it's 0-2. Grounded to the left side, scooped up by the third baseman. Only play will be to first. Good cannon there, and the side is retired. So we're going to play 6 more outs. And you know that you can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. So one more pitcher to get in for Team Blue, and it's Joe Fisher. He's going to pitch 1 inning and then going to have 1 more inning for Kelly, and then that'll be it.
So this is not it yet. They get
Pitch runs inside for ball 1 to Logan Jalbert. Jalbert is 0 for 2 with a pop-up to first, a fly out to right. An excuse me swing to second, slow roller, on to first, 1 down. So a quick first out there. Now it'll be Hayden Groh from Boston Latin. Groh struck out looking. Ball 1. One the counts, that clips the outside corner. Fastball in there for strike 2. This is line to second on a hop. There's the second baseman on to first. Quickly 2 down. Now Jacob Lavoie, who's had a walk, a strikeout, and a single today. As this is ground out of the third baseline for strike 1. Oh, it's busy over there at second. A bunch of nice plays there. So, last half inning, Blues got the win. Let's see if they can pad it a little bit. Bottom of the 10th, Blue 2, Gray 1. This is the Blue Gray USA Best of New England Showcase on LSP. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. One more inning for Sean Kelly, and we'll call it a day here from Howard Park in Malden. And his first assignment will be Tim Stevens, who struck out looking in his first appearance. Breaking ball chopped to the left side. Fielded there by the shortstop. Uncorks a cannon. He got him! On a one hop and a great pick at first. Phenomenal play there by Joe Norris. Slinging it over to Cody Trotton for out number 1. And that's in there for strike 1 to Evan Calley, who has a single and a stolen base. As that runs inside for ball 1. Breaking ball might have slipped out of his hand a little early. 2-1. Low for ball 3. Full count. Payoff pitch. Ball 4, so that'll reset the count to 1-2. Reach 4 up the middle and through for a base hit. Second single of the game for Evan Callie. And now Ty Callie, who has 2 walks and a strikeout. Throw back to first. Evans back safely. Grounded to the left side, fielded there to second for 1. Return throw to first will not be made. 2 down. And Alex Williams will possibly be our last batter. Struck out looking his first time up. Throw back to first. And sliding back in is Callie. Outside for ball 1, 1-0. Down and away for ball 2. Three and 0 as that curveball misses inside. Fouled off. 3-1. Popped up. And the catch will be made against the fence. Great play by Cody Trotton to end the ball game, but Blue gets the win 2-1. And I think, but it was an all-around great pitching performance today by all 4 teams. And we've got day 2, games 3 and 4 tomorrow, weather permitting. What? Weather permitting, I said. So with that said, this has been a presentation of local sports production serving Greater Boston student-athletes since 2011. Copyright 2019, unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of local sports productions is strictly prohibited. A reminder that LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your next rental from Avis. LSP's next broadcast tonight at 7:40 p.m. when the Lexington Blue Sox visit the Alabrandies. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live. Then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Our LSP YouTube channel, buy DVD of the game at the LSP store. And be sure to follow LSP on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Once again, the final score from Howard Park in Malden, Mass. It is Team Blue 2, Team Gray 1 in the Blue Gray USA Best of New England Showcase. My name is Sam Feely, reminding you freelance isn't free. Thanks for tuning in.